Hi guys, so let's talk cortisol and melatonin. These are two hormones that play a big part in our sleep. When we rise in the morning, we get an increase in cortisol. We need cortisol, our fight or flight hormone, if you remember that from previous videos. We need that to get us going and to stimulate us and to make us rise and work during the day. But as the day goes on, we want that cortisol start dipping down because we don't want that energy rush. We don't want that fight or flight. We want to be able to start calming down, and that's where melatonin comes in. Melatonin does the opposite of cortisol. So at the end of the day, cortisol should be dipping, melatonin should be going up, and there should be a nice crossover. Now, these can be altered by a few different things, which we'll talk about in different videos. But something that's quite important is the circadian rhythm. That's our body clock. That's how our body likes to stay in balance. And it needs this to be able to know when to release cortisol, know when to release melatonin. So a good way of helping this situation is to make sure that you go to bed at the same time each night and you wake up at the same time in the morning. Ideally, even at weekends, but obviously that's not always possible depending on your situation and your work. But if you can try to make a ritual around going to bed at the same time and rituals for getting up at the same time, that will really help your circadian rhythm, and it will really help your cortisol and melatonin release and management. So have a think about that. Have a think about how you can build a specific bedtime and a specific wake time into your routines. And I'll speak to you soon.